Andrea, why are dreams important?
Well, for me,
Yeah.
I think it's very important to define your dreams because they will eventually help you navigate through life and give you a sense of purpose and help you identify who you are, what you want to do, and what is your overall purpose on this earth, on this journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you were a young girl, what were your dreams?
Oh my gosh, when I was about 12 or 13, I was this very shy teenager with I was having a hunch.
Yeah.
My back was hunch. How do you say
Yeah,
hunch?
yeah, that's right.
And I was shy. I was going to school every other day, fantasizing that maybe one day I will be at least once on a billboard.
Yeah.
I was very far from being a model or from knowing what modeling or fashion goes about, but that was my little dream. And luckily, I pursued fashion and modeling career, and it's only when I came to Dubai that I've managed to very slowly progress and build my portfolio and start having not one, but more than 10, 12 billboards. So I'm talking.
Wow.
I'm talking about Emirates Airlines, banks, and yeah, I think my dream got fulfilled.
And so to give advice, to other women who really want to define not only their dreams but actually make them become a reality, what's your best piece of advice you can give to women?
Sometimes you have this dream that you believe in, but you have to really educate yourself, travel, surround yourself by wonderful people that lift you up, and from time to time check in with who you are and your dream. See if that is in rapport, because maybe I got lucky, but when I had the dream I was very shy, and that was my little fantasy. But luckily for me, I had the height, I had the looks to become a model. But God knows, maybe I would have wanted to become an astronaut or something that would have been really far from my physical capabilities, for example. So my advice would be, from time to time, have a reality check, maybe I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think it's like your dreams can change too. Like when I was 16, I was an exchange student and I wanted to live overseas. And so I did that, I achieved that dream.
Nice.
And then when I was over there, I was like, wow, I love this international culture and meeting like new people like that spoke different languages and had different customs. And here, like 12 years later, like I'm living in Dubai.
Nice.
And like it was 16 when I decided I wanted to be an expat. And when I look back, it was really, my childhood dream. And it was something that actually I didn't give up on. But now I've got new dreams because like I made it. So it's also okay to change your dreams, right? Because sometimes when you achieve a lifelong goal, new dreams appear.
Yeah, otherwise it's boring.
Yeah.
And the beauty of changing your dream is that it's a way of you realizing that you've grown so much more, and you have expanded into this new persona, and you were so good to reach to this destination.
Yeah.
And now it's time to renew that dream and to reach to higher challenges, raise the bar, and do more with your life. And that's what's exciting about life, that you can never know too much, you can never grow too much, your dream can never be too big.
Yeah. And then what about when you get setbacks? For example, I emailed like my contacts here in Dubai 3 years before I came here. And it wasn't a good time. And they said, look, Janelle, the jobs aren't here at the moment. So this would have been 2005. It's not happening. And then it was like 2008 when I contacted them again. And that was after kind of traveling through Dubai and kind of stopping off here at the airport, coming back from Europe to Australia. And I just felt I was going to live in this country. Like I just had this knowing. So then I tried again, even after like I had those setbacks.
It's, I think they are necessary because they are trial periods where you find out who you are.
Yeah.
For me, when I finished university, I really wanted to come to Dubai. I was so captivated by the existence of Burj Al Arab in 2004, where they just started to market this new development. And just like you, I also wanted to have this international, coming from Romania, I wanted to have an international experience to practice and better my English and know more people. I have always been a very curious person.
Yeah.
So to answer your question, I've tried 4 times to get a good job. I've tried through immigration and through employment agencies to get a better job, and it was not really working out, and it took me like 2 years. But in my heart, I knew that my future was here, and luckily I followed my instincts.
Yeah.
And here I am 10 years later.
Wow.
Finishing, I've surpassed my modeling career, and now I'm acting and presenting, and it's wonderful to speak about my dreams and my journey in Dubai with you.
Yeah. Well, thank you. And I think, you know, if there's one lesson, you know, that we could share with women about dreams is that it's okay to keep trying, right? And they don't have to happen as we envision them or as we hope they come out. That if we really, really want them to come true, we have to be true to ourselves and keep trying, right?
100%. And I'm almost 30 now, and I have a list.
You're young.
I have a list of my setbacks, of my failures, of the choices that I have been making through life. And when I look back and I read in my diary of those events, I'm so proud that I have been tried.
Yeah.
That I failed, that I had to dust, myself off and carry on from there. And that empowered me to tell myself and my girlfriends that it's okay to fail, it's okay to suffer, it's okay to feel a bit down, because then you have the chance to pick yourself from there to a new you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is it important to say your dreams out loud?
It is very important.
Yeah.
I found out about this, about how important it is to verbalize your wants in life from one of my favorite public speakers and motivational authors, Tony Robbins.
Yeah.
He very often in his talks mentions that when you say, I want to become a millionaire, I want to become a president of something, I want to become, in my case, a public speaker, a presenter, that creates an emotion.
Right.
And the more often we say, the more often we bring that emotion within. And that is the driving force that will help us wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, exercise, have good habits, and just this emotion will take us on the right path altogether.
And it's kind of like, for me, I agree, like I know when I verbalize my dreams, fears sometimes come up.
Right.
And then I say my fears out loud, and it kind of pops that bubble of fear.
It liberates you.
And then all of a sudden, it's no longer a subconscious belief that's holding me back. It just allows me to move forward and take that next step towards my dreams.
Because that powerful emotion brings out the enthusiasm of what you can achieve, what you are capable of. And that enthusiasm will knock fear down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, for instance, now that you have addressed this question to me, I can promise you that I will take your advice and I will say my dreams out loud more often than I was.
Yeah.
Because it's different to say it in your head and it's different to verbalize it. It has so much more power. So, in a way, I want to thank you for guiding me with this, with your thoughts. And I will make more use of the thoughts and of the emotion.
There has been a secret for thousands of years to realising our dreams, and that is acknowledging our feelings and emotions. How we feel is what makes our dreams come true. Andrea is one woman who was courageous enough to say her dreams out loud, feel them and live them. Knowing that each and every one of us gets knocked back from time to time really does give us the courage to keep going. In fact, those who have the courage to try again are the ones who realise their dreams.